Thompson is also a part of the CD. As we mentioned earlier, the poet Daniel Thompson is part of the CD Genetic Memory, reciting. As a matter of fact, you sort of go back and forth. There's a percussion piece, and then Daniel, and you're playing under Daniel as well.
Yes.
Mhm. Let's hear one of those cuts with Daniel Thompson from the CD, and this is one called "Dear Enemy."
Yes.
All right. Here's "Dear Enemy," Daniel Thompson reciting his poetry, Sam Phillips doing his percussion, as you listen to Around Noon.
Abandoned by women, far from the heart under duress, in the deaf deja vu moonlight. After the birth cries, the children spirited away into the thin air of strangers, their painted blue skies, their caverns of luminous handmade stars. And only to return to the road, the theater of the world, the movement to make heaven and earth. Naked, imprisoned as if in a mirror, hungry, wanting to break through, the dream wounded, and bled into the headlines and the evening news. Burning crossroads, broken banjo in the dust, our bodies sit, voices sing, we shall not, till redneck billy clubs swing. Flesh yields, unloose blood flows, head rocks and rolls, stars appear, stars and bars, the long wrong arm of the law, Jim Crow officers, awful Caucasian rage, bird in a cage. Some of us wanted to know if you were human. Well, hell, I'm thinking, takes one to tell one. Hell is everywhere. Up north, the air fills, chills with swastikas and flying bricks. Nightstick, that dark forest, moving like a river of pain, like a trial of Job, like a biblical plague, over the drum skin of the ghetto, over the fires on the plain. Now keep a sick white crowd at bay. Don't ask who they are wearing these savage masks. This average is savage. Beaten back, driven from the edge of the crowd, they come back again, vulgar, loud, resilient as rope, full of hope as a lynch mob. And still the nightsticks do their job, keep us marchers in the move through the hostile neighborhood. A lot of frustration, and I imagine to their sorrow, those desperately against us realize they must borrow a page from our demonstrations, cool their rage, move ahead together, and sit peacefully in the street. Oh, sweet Jesus. What a red-letter moment of history, a moral victory, an epiphany. In a crisis, our enemies act just like us, using our own nonviolent tactic to stop us in our tracks. And how do we respond to this rendezvous with irony, to this gift of nonviolence from those who hate us? We wait in silence, as if struck dumb. Even our preacher, bruised, whose words rang out against the first stone cast, now holds his tongue. No talk of dialogue, no reconciliation, no mention of redemption of the nation. Only sound, nightsticks, and flesh and bone. And stumbling, shouts, crying out, trying to run in panic and pain. Dear enemy, dark with blood, your faces are in broken mirror. The way is clear. The dogs bark, and the movement moves on.
That's powerful stuff. That was "Dear Enemy" from the album Genetic Memory. Sam Phillips on percussion, Daniel Thompson reciting his poetry. And Sam, that is part of the sound, the new sound that you want to sort of bring together with your music. This is the direction that you want to keep moving in?
Yes, more. I'm working on recording right now, and I'm just coming up with all kind of new ideas and new sounds. Mm-hmm. And I still want to work with different poets around town here.
Okay, and is that going to be a part of your new work too, the spoken word?
Yes, I feel it's very important, and it's very important to say something because there's so much music out here that's saying nothing, and people have to start saying something because we have a lot of problems here, and it's just I believe art and saying something should go in hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Where can folks go and see you in person around town?
Daniel and I are playing at the Red Star Coffee Cafe this Friday. And Saturday, I'm doing this gig at the PETA. It's a private club on West 43rd in Lorraine. And a lot of young people, they picked up the CD, and I got a phone call out of the blue. Oh. And they want me to come in with their drum jam. It's going to start around 12 midnight.
And your CD, self-produced, so how do you get it into people's hands?
Self-promotion. I have it in big stores and all that, but I've been pulling them from big stores and put them in more in specialty shops. And just going out there and selling them or just giving them away just to get it out there.
Right.
Because I have no illusion about the record industry, and and I do it more for the art instead of trying to be a big rock star or something.